At 69, Tom Hanks remains one of the most respected and beloved actors in the world. For decades, he has been known as a symbol of warmth, integrity, and relatability. From unforgettable performances in Forrest Gump and Saving Private Ryan to family favorites like Toy Story, he built a reputation not just as a talented performer, but as someone audiences genuinely trust. Yet, when people speak about the tragedy of Tom Hanks at this stage of his life, it is less about scandal and more about the emotional weight of time, health challenges, and the quiet realities that come with growing older in the public eye. Tom Hanks spent much of his career portraying characters who embodied hope and resilience. Whether stranded on an island in Castaway or commanding a damaged spacecraft in Apollo 13, he often represented steady leadership in moments of crisis. Off-screen, his reputation mirrored those roles. He was frequently described as one of the nicest people in Hollywood, a rare figure in an industry often associated with ego and controversy. However, even a life filled with achievement is not free from difficulty. One of the more sobering aspects of his later years has been his openness about health. Hanks revealed over a decade ago that he has type 2 diabetes, a condition that requires careful management and long-term lifestyle adjustments. While manageable, it is a reminder that even those who appear strong and energetic on screen face as personal medical challenges. In Español, he and his wife Rita Wilson made headlines when they announced they had tested positive for COVID-19 while abroad. At the time, the world was grappling with uncertainty and fear. Their diagnosis became one of the earliest high-profile cases, putting a familiar face to a global crisis. Though both recovered, the moment was unsettling for fans who had long viewed Hanks as a steady and reassuring presence. Seeing someone so widely admired confront a new and unpredictable illness made the pandemic feel even more real. Another emotional layer to his story, at 69, is the passage of time itself. For many fans, Tom Hanks represents childhood, adolescence, or early adulthood. His films were woven into family movie nights, history lessons, and shared cultural memories. Watching him age can feel like watching a chapter of one's own life evolve. The energetic comedian from Big is now a seasoned veteran of cinema. The transition is natural, yet undeniably poignant. Aging in Hollywood brings its own challenges. The industry often prioritizes youth, constantly introducing new faces and trends. While Hanks continues to secure meaningful roles, the nature of those roles has shifted. He now portrays mentors, historical figures, and reflective characters, rather than the wide-eyed dreamers of his early career. This shift is not a decline, but an evolution. Yet it carries an emotional undertone for audiences who grew up alongside him. There is also the quiet reality of loss that comes with reaching 69. Over the years, Hanks has seen colleagues, friends, and collaborators pass away. The film industry has changed dramatically since he first stepped onto a set. Directors, co-stars, and creative partners who once defined an era are no longer here. Each farewell marks the end of another shared chapter. Despite these emotional elements, Tom Hanks has remained remarkably grounded. He often speaks about gratitude, family, and perspective. His marriage to Rita Wilson has endured for decades, a rarity in the entertainment world. Together, they have faced health scares, career shifts, and the constant attention that comes with fame. Their partnership appears rooted in stability rather than spectacle. When people frame his story as heartbreaking, it may stem from the contrast between the comforting image he represents and the universal truths he cannot escape. No amount of awards or box office success can stop aging. No reputation for kindness can shield someone from illness or loss. The tragedy, if there is one, lies in recognizing that even figures who seem larger than life are human. Yet there is another side to this narrative. At 69, Tom Hanks continues to work, create, and connect with audiences. He has expanded into writing and producing, exploring storytelling beyond acting alone. Rather than fading from relevance, he has adapted to new formats and platforms. This resilience challenges the idea of tragedy and replaces it with endurance. Fans who revisit his films often feel a wave of nostalgia. Forrest Gump running across America, Captain Miller leading soldiers through impossible circumstances, Woody reassuring a nervous child. These characters remain timeless, even as the man behind them grows older. The emotional response is less about sorrow and more about gratitude for the memories attached to his performances. It is also worth noting that Hanks has consistently used his platform responsibly. He speaks thoughtfully about history, democracy, and civic responsibility. In a time when public discourse can be divisive, his calm demeanor offers reassurance. That steady presence may be one reason audiences feel protective of him. At 69, Tom Hanks stands as a reminder that life is layered. Success does not erase vulnerability. Fame does not eliminate fear. Health challenges, aging, and the passage of time are experiences shared by all. Seeing them reflected in someone so widely admired can stir deep emotion. Ultimately, the story of Tom Hanks at this age is not defined by downfall or scandal. It is defined by humanity. The heartbreak comes from acknowledging that even the most comforting icons must face the same realities as everyone else. But alongside that recognition is admiration for how he continues to move forward with dignity. He remains active, engaged, and creative. His voice still carries warmth. His performances still resonate. If anything, his journey at 69 highlights the beauty of longevity. The characters may change, the hair may gray, and the industry may evolve, but the core qualities that made him beloved endure. In the end, Tom Hanks' story is less about tragedy and more about time. And while time can be bittersweet, it also allows legacies to deepen. At 69, he is not just a movie star. He is a living chapter of cinematic history, continuing to write his story with quiet strength.